Welcome to Ordnance WarGaming. Today, I've got my hands on 8th edition, and we're going to take the shrink wrap off and then do a quick little overview of the book. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here and you want to improve your wargaming, make your tabletop battles more epic, and save some money, then be sure to smash the subscribe button, ding the bell, and launch a nuke to make sure that you never miss a video. Now let's get this shrink wrap off. Oh boy, I'm so excited. So first we're gonna get the book, then we're gonna grab our knife. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Let's get this book open. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. So your knife, cut it open. Get rid of that, because we don't want to cut ourselves. Again, for the 4th time today. Let's get this shrink wrap off. Oh boy, I do love the smell of new book. This is exciting. First, smell test. It smells like new. Now, let's have a quick look at this. Well, orcs. First up, orcs. That looks pretty cool. So let's just start at the beginning. It's pretty cool artwork there. The Plague Marine and the Primaris Marine split there. A little bit of text. Very nice pictures, I must say. Content. So what do we got? We've got Hobby, we've got Imperium, Chaos, Xenos. Alright, so 32 pages of Xenos lore. That's going to be pretty cool. Eternity of War, so that looks like stories. Let's get to the rules. Let's see how many pages of rules we actually have. So from 188 through to... what's that? 272. So about 90 pages of rules in this book. So that's not too bad, I suppose. Let's see, what else have we got? Pretty cool boards. Painting, of course. Smiling people. Let's see, a couple of things here and there. More lore. All in all, it feels pretty nice. That hardcover is really nice. It's very reminiscent of 4th edition. It's something that stuck out to me straight away. That's a pretty cool picture. Now, let's get into the actual rules, because that's the reason we bought the book, was for the rules, even though most of them are free. But we're still suckers and buy the $100 book. Narrative play, match play. It was like, well, 188 was where the rules started. Huh, 188, there it is. So, starting with open play. Not going to be doing very much of that, except for maybe just to test some things out. Ooh. Okay. Something I really want to have a look at. Ooh, what's this? Sentries. I'll have to read over that. That looks like it could be interesting. Stratagems, already knew about them. Meat grinder. That should be fun. More stratagems. Ambush deployment. Patrol deployment. That seems like it's going back quite a few years now. They're bringing back some of the old fun deployments rather than just having 3 deployments, which was boring. Ooh, let's have a look. Blitz. Okay, Attacker's deployment zone. Ooh, multiple zones for the defender. That looks like it could be quite interesting. Might have to play a game of that in the next couple of weeks. Sabotage. Okay, so defenders get quite an area to deploy for that one. Interesting. Rescue. Defenders deploy again with heaps of space. What is this? Oh, that's a specific one for Chaos versus... fun. Matched play mission rules. Oh, cool. Alright, so this is cool right here. in match play, it looks like, depending on how many points you're playing, depends on how many detachments you can have. So you can't just have an unlimited number of detachments, it's specific to the points, which could make army building quite the interesting ordeal. And of course, we've got our classic Eternal War and Maelstrom. Ooh, more deployment. This is interesting. Okay. Classic deployment type there. I rather enjoyed playing that back in, I think it was 4th edition? Let's see. So it's got quite a bit in here. So while no, you don't need this book to play, because you can just play off of the free rules, this is some awesome stuff in here. Looks great. Advanced rules. I wonder if that's going to advance anything. Battleforge, blah blah blah. Planet Strike. Cool little gold looking symbols. That's very nice. The full colour pictures are quite nice too. Factions. Have to belong to a faction? Duh. Ooh, finally I get to see the different types of the detachments, was it? Yeah, detachments. That's what we're looking at. So we've got Patrol, Battalion, Brigade. That's got quite a bit in it. 12 troops in a brigade detachment. That is a lot of orcs. I mean, that's like, what, 30 by 12. So you're talking 360 orcs on the table. Gives me an idea. I find it interesting that they all only have 2 flyers in each of them though. That's interesting. So, Vanguard. HQs and just elites. That could make Grey Knights very, very, very lethal. Oh, sweet. HQ and nothing but heavy support. Giving me a couple of ideas here. Nothing but fast attack. That's going to be winning first turn, I think. Fortification. Auxiliary support. Okay, so if you just take one thing as an auxiliary support, you're losing the command benefit. That... yeah, I think that's pretty good. Nice, epic picture. I feel like I've seen this one before. Ooh, battlefield, terrain. This is the fun bit. This is where I get all my ideas for terrain from, these books. So woods, ruins, craters, barricades, all the normal stuff. Fuel pipes. Awesome, fuel pipes have special rules. That's gonna be fun. What is it? Roll a dice each time you make a saving throw of 7+. Usually of 6, +1 for being in cover. For a model within 1 inch of a fuel pipe on the shooting phase. On a 1, that shot ruptures the pipe and causes a small explosion. The model's unit suffers a mortal wound. Ouch! So it looks like if you're hiding behind fuel pipes, if you roll a 6 on your dice for your saving throw, the fuel pipe is rupturing. Seems a bit weird that it's on the saving throw. I would have thought it would have been onto the hit roll. Interesting. And we got some battlefields, battle zones, I should say. That looks like it should make things very fun. And what else do we got? A couple of other things here and there. Ooh, more deployment types. Stronghold assaults. That's a pretty epic picture. Bunker assault. More epicness. Warhammer's shortest index page ever. It's just one page. What the heck? So all in all, guys, I think it's a pretty damn good book. I'm thoroughly impressed by that. Feels very nice. I'll do a full review on it later, once I've actually had a chance to read over the whole thing, now that I've got it out of the shrink wrap. I've had this sitting on my shelf for 2 days now. I picked it up on Saturday, it's currently Monday afternoon, and it has been killing me to not read it because I wanted to film taking the shrink wrap off just for you guys. So there you go, guys. That's my first thoughts on the new rulebook. It's a very nice book. It kind of reminds me of the 4th ed rulebook, just in the general styling of it, which I quite like a lot. It's also got a nice little bookmark there for finding pages quicker later. So yeah, quite nice book. I'll give it a thumbs up, and I'd say that this edition, from what I've seen of it so far, is 7.2 times better than 7th edition was, which, I mean, this is awesome, guys. I'd highly recommend picking this up, just because you'll spend hours mauling through all of this stuff. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant. So there you go, guys. I'll just wrap it up here. If you want to improve your wargaming and make your tabletop battles more epic, as well as save yourself some money, then hit the crosshair and ding the bell. You'll subscribe, and I'll be able to share more battle reports, terrain tutorials, strategies, and these vlog type things with you. Until next time.